Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel and to the first Battle for Azeroth expansion live stream that I'm going to be leveling through over the next couple of weeks to get to 110, from 110 to 120 on my Paladin. And of course, what I do here on my channel, I create reviews. So I'm going to be reviewing the Battle for Azeroth expansion. This is my first World of Warcraft expansion that I'm playing on release. So I'm really looking forward to this. My friends are already in game leveling. I've been stuck here at the login screen for about 20 minutes simply because, well, you can read it right there. They had an issue where people would see a black screen, and it happened to me. So first things first, preface. This is what's going to happen on the stream, and important for you guys to note as well. First things first, expansion launch, things are going to happen. There could be DCs, there could be disconnects, all kinds of issues. These things are going to happen live on stream, and then if the screen blanks out, I'm just going to be here anyway. Secondly, how I do my live streams is I read every quest text there is, so if you guys can't handle that, then unfortunately. And thirdly, I take my time, I'm not rushing, I'm soaking in everything, so it's just going to be a chill stream. And we'll see where it goes from there. I haven't slept a wink all night, and I hope I'm coherent enough. It is 6:26 in the morning for me. That's when the global launch time is. So let's get straight to it. I'm gonna log in, and if I get DC'd, well, fuck it. Let's just go in and let's start the expansion, shall we? Oh, I'm excited. I'm gonna be taking my Paladin through first, so let's go ahead and log on to him. For all those of you joining the chat, joining the stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope this, you know, it's not a spoiler or anything for you guys, but this is what I have to do. I'm going to be leveling here, and yeah, looking forward to it. Ugh. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. Like I said, I have not slept a wink last night. I'm running on caffeine and adrenaline right now, so we'll see. We'll see. Are you guys playing right now, or some of you at work? Because the global launch time is a little cuckoo. I believe it's like, what, 8 p.m. somewhere in the States and everything. For Australia, it launched at about 8 in the morning Sydney time, so a lot of people are at work, which I'm sure a lot of people took leave or called in sick. For me, it's 6 a.m., the global launch. And to be fair, all those login issues that I was experiencing and some of the other people were experiencing was only for a couple of minutes. So I still am unaware of what's going on a larger scale. Okay, here we go. First login pop-up thingy. New in Battle for Azeroth, Island Expeditions, War Mode, and Kul Tiras. Awesome. So,
Champion, Azeroth cries out for your aid. Come to Silithus. There's something you need to see.
okay, Magni Bronzebeard has contacted me. We are going to Silithus. Woohoo! That's a quick trick back to Stormwind, and I'm gonna take a portal and fly my way there so I can catch up with you guys in chat. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong one. Ugh. I'm nervous. I'm really, really nervous because I have not played World of Warcraft, an expansion for World of Warcraft at release, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know how many people are going to be in the new areas. I don't know how quickly monsters are going to respawn, or if that is going to be an issue. I have no experience with these kinds of things, so it's going to be interesting to see that. Check it in chat real quick. Lord Cybergreen says, I don't have it. I don't have a PC, sadly. Oh no, well, hope you get one soon, dude. PC, console, whatever. If you're a gamer, then I hope you get a gaming rig or whatever soon so you can play the games that you want to play. If you've not checked out my Warcraft review, you can do so. I've got that link in the description box below. I've got Ori in chat. Ori says, clean your inventory and quest log. I think my quest log's pretty clean. I haven't looked at it. But my inventory I think it's pretty decent. If not, then I've got the Grand Expedition Yak that I can just get on and just sell my stuff on the go. So that's why I spent 120,000 gold getting the Grand Expedition Yak. That's the whole point of it. Ori also says the WoW section on Twitch has more than 500,000 people watching. Hashtag fuck Fortnite. That's insane. Yeah, I totally expect that. And I didn't want to, you know, stream on Twitch or whatever. A lot of my audiences and people that follow my WoW journey are here on YouTube. So I had to make the choice, Twitch or YouTube. I ended up going YouTube anyway, because that's what I promised my subscribers I would do. Ori also says hi, by the way. Hello, welcome to the stream. Why aren't you playing? What are you doing? Why are you here watching the stream? I totally expect all of you guys here on my channel that follow me to be playing the game and not watching the stream instead of playing the game. Unless, of course, you're listening in the background, which is something I don't encourage anyway, because there might be lots of cutscenes and cinematics that you want to listen to instead of hearing my voice. So I recommend that you guys go play. The stream will be here when you guys get back, or when you guys watch during work or whatever. Oh, excited. I'm so excited. My shirt came just in time. I ordered a new t-shirt for specifically for streaming BFA stuff. It's right here. It says Savior of Azeroth, and yeah, that's how I feel about it. Questions about whether or not I'm going to be streaming Horde side. Probably yes, but I'm not sure when I can do the Horde side. My priority is to get the Paladin to 120 first, and then do a bunch of the new content so I can put out that review as soon as possible. So that's why I'm not doing the Horde leveling in the next week or so. Okay, checking in on chat. Ori says, can't play. Oh no. Why not? Are you working or what's going on? Hopefully tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow's a decent deal. Like, a lot of people have this urge. I mean, this is a typical MMORPG thing. When a new expansion launches, you want to play it on launch day. You want to be one of the first people to level up and do all the new content. That's totally understandable. But there's no rush, honestly, because some of the big stuff, the big content updates are only going to be coming out on September the 4th. That's when the new raid hits, in addition to war fronts and a bunch of other stuff, so no rush. Here's the portal to Silithus. Let's go. Let me just check in and see where my friends are at. Oh no, okay, there's reports of DCs coming in. Alright, so just a PSA heads up, some players are experiencing disconnects in-game mid-cinematic too, so you may want to be careful about that. Alright, and from here, it's just a straight flight all the way into Silithus. This is about a 2-minute flight maximum. You can already see Sargeras' sword right there, and off we go. So in the meantime, I get to, check up on you guys in chat. I'm going to be flying straight to Magni Bronzebeard, so I've got a couple of minutes. What are you guys taking into Battle for Azeroth, your main class? What are you guys going to be rolling into BFA with? I've chosen my Paladin because, I don't know, I always wanted a Paladin. So, what is going to be your first class you guys are taking through? Checking in chat, Ori says true, and also, I don't know why everyone must be 120 on the first day and night. It's just a thing with MMORPGs. Everybody wants to be there when it launches. Like for me, especially, I cover so many MMOs. MMOs are a huge part of my life, and whenever there's a new expansion or new content, I just really want to soak in the atmosphere and, just just watch and see, the awesome stuff happening around you with all the people playing on day one. I get a buzz out of that. But I don't feel the need or the urge to, be the first to hit level cap or whatever. I don't care. I just want to take my time, see the stories, enjoy the experience. Oh man, look at Vart. Alright, checking in chat real quick. I see we got Nitro in chat. Hello Nitro, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Nitro says, I'm waiting to see if this expansion is worth it. I have been let down before and don't want to drop 65 bucks on WoW just yet, which is a fair point. Therefore, I figured I would watch you. Oh, awesome. Well, I hope I can be of informative use to you. It's going to be a while before the expansion comes, the review comes out as well, because I'm thinking of doing a two-parter. The first part's going to be when I hit cap in maybe a week or 2 weeks time and see what the content has to offer so far. And the second part is going to be the raid, which is coming out on the September the 4th. So it's going to be a two-parter, just like my Morrowind review was for ESO. But of course, you can watch a ton of other WoW YouTubers and see what other people have to say. But yeah, that's cool. It's totally understandable too. Ori says, I want to read every quest and experience the story with each zone. Yeah, that's totally me. That's what I love doing. So throughout this, if it's not voiced, I'm going to be reading the text. So if you guys cannot stand that, I do apologize, but that's just how I like to play. Ori also says Paladin for life. Hell yeah. For the light. Oh, here we go. Well, I was really expecting more players than this just hanging around here. But this is a good enough number, I suppose. If there was like 200 people here, I think I would crash in DC. Check in chat. John Shattuck. Hey, John. Long time no see. How you doing? He says, hi, Adrian. Hope you're doing great. I am doing fantastic. Thank you. I haven't slept all night because I was excited for this, but here I am. So, Magni Bronzebeard, let's turn up the volume a little bit, see if he has to say anything.
Our world needs us, champion.
You made it. We don't have any time to lose. I can't do a Scottish accent, unfortunately. Our world's dying. Sagra's sword is cut deep. Her pain is driving the elements into a frenzy. I can hear Azeroth's voice, but she needs more than her speaker. She needs her champion. Far below us lies an ancient titan vault called the Chamber of Heart. I sense she wishes to speak to you there. Come with me into the chamber. It may be our only chance to save her. Right, for those of you that do not know the story up to this point, at the end of Legion, you know, when we kind of banished Sargeras, his sword came down and pierced Silithus here. This is his sword. You can see it goes up in the sky, and Azeroth is kind of bleeding, and that's why we have Azerite, that new substance and material that the Horde kind of discovered, and it's all powerful now. The Alliance also is like, shit, we gotta, you know, put a stop to this. So here we are with Magni again, and we'll take this quest to see what's up.
The entrance to the chamber is this way. Come on!
Lead the way. Please do not DC. Last thing I want to do is DC right in the middle of an instanced area. Nitro says, I'll be looking forward to your reviews. Awesome, man. Again, thank you very much for the support. I do appreciate that, and hopefully the review will be informative to you. Alright, Magni, here I am.
Oh, this chamber is in ruins, champion. It won't hold together for long.
Look at that. Azerite. I like the color of Azerite. It's really flashy. Alright, what are we doing? Witness the past events on Titan console. Let's do that. View events that led to Azeroth's wound. Well, I think I know what this is. It could be just a quick recap of Sargeras or whatever. And let's play it.
You have done well.
Yep,
mortals.
it's the end of the raid cutscene.
We must gather our strength. Return home, children of Azeroth.
Illidan, we've done all we can.
Every choice,
Freaking motorbike.
every sacrifice has led me to this moment. To face him once again.
You are not coming with us.
The hunter is nothing without the hunt.
Yeah.
Did you not see this fate, prophet?
Fate. Our survival was never in fate's hands. Light be with you, Illidan Stormrage.
Brother, your crusade is over!
that is how we arrived here. Silithus. It's kind of cool. I do like that they put that recap in there, so players that have gone for a while get to catch up on the story and see where we are at this point. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's the exact same cutscene that when you finish the last raid in Legion. That's exactly what they played. So you pretty much come down here and just get a recap. Right, let's speak to Magni.
Azeroth cries out in pain.
What does Azeroth want of me, Magni? Oh, new cutscene.
Azeroth calls to you, champion. She offers a gift. One born of her own essence.
Oh, the Azreck neck thing.
The very heart of Azeroth.
Heart of Azeroth, that's right.
Infuse this amulet with power. It might be the only way to save her.
Sweet. It's just like that, artifact weapons are forgotten. This is the thing that replaces artifact weapons as the new progressive gear that you get throughout Battle for Azeroth. And as you progress through the new zones, you'll pick up armor, that you can enhance with all this stuff. Let me just check it in chat real quick, and then we'll move on here. John says, "Oh yeah, I forgot what time it must be for you." Yeah, if you guys want to know what time it is for me, this is it. It is 6:41 in the morning. I stayed up all night just to prepare. I just couldn't sleep. It's checking in chat. Someone Ori says the launch looks good so far. Yeah, I didn't have any launch issues except for the first 10 minutes when there was a blank screen at the character login screen, but it's been fixed so far. But there are issues of disconnect, so be aware of that for those of you that are jumping in tonight. Ori says no skip bliss. I do not skip cutscenes. I do not skip reading quest decks, so don't worry there. All right, we're all caught up in chat. Let's turn this in.
Our world needs us, champion.
Heart of Azeroth, that's the key to healing her wounds, and here we go. Item level 280, instantly an upgrade from what I was wearing, and I'm wearing the Pendant of the Stormforger. This one dropped from the Dark Shore world quests that I've been doing for the BFA prevent, and that's immediately an upgrade. It's got all the decent stats in there that I use for my Rat Paladin, so a living symbol of hope, born by the champions of a dying planet. The fate of Azeroth will be shared by all her children. Yeah, baby! Achievement earned. Have a heart. Next quest, Investing the Heart. Azeroth's voice is growing fainter and fainter. If the seal on this chamber shatters, her soul will be lost. We've got one chance to save us all. Absorb the Azerite around the chamber into the heart of Azeroth, then unleash the amulet's power to seal that crack in the center of the seal. Azerite can be a destructive force, but if it's channeled through your amulet, it can heal the world. Awesome, and this is going to give me a new helm as well. This is a 280 helm. Yeah, lots of good gear right off the bat. And you can immediately see on the new gear, you've got Azerite powers, 3 different tiers. You got level 1, you level 2, and level 3, so that'll be an interesting thing to play around with. Let's do it.
Our world, the seal in this chamber protects the world's soul. But with all this Azerite bursting through, the seal is close to shattering. If you use your amulet to absorb the Azerite, its power should mend the chamber's seal.
Thank you, Magni. I need to work on my Scottish accent. That'll be a fun one to use for my MMO news videos. Speaking the Scottish accent.
Alright!
Oop, what was that? Matthew Richter just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Matthew. Welcome, appreciate the support. See a bunch of you watching the stream. Guys, what are you doing? I mean, for Ori and those of you that that are playing at a later date, I understand. But for those of you that can play tonight, go play. Don't watch this. Okay, here we go, powering and sealing.
That's it! I think it's working!
Of course it's working. It has to work.
Keep going! Just a wee bit more!
Gotta make a choice on that gear too. Gotta see the stats again. Thing is, when you're live streaming...
No! The seal is shattering! Hold on, lass! Please, hold on! You did it, champion! The chamber is secure!
Sweet.
Azeroth cries out in pain.
That was too close. Now you've seen the true power of the Heart of Azeroth, but we've got a long way to go before the world is healed. So we get different choices here. Let me just see if I can preview that. Yes, I can. Well, to be honest, doesn't look much different from what I have on, actually. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh no, actually, these are different things. This is pauldrons and chestplate and then a great helm. Damn it, 1 of 3? Well, I guess I'll go with the helmet since I'm using a 209. Strength and stamina. This one's strength. All of them same stats, strength and stamina. Yep, I'll go with the helm. Let's go. Boom shakalaka! Azerite helm. There you go. Let's go and put that on real quick. Right, picking up the next quest here. The Speaker's Imperative. The world soul is secure for now. I can hear Azeroth again, although her voice is still weak. The elementals on the surface above have calmed down. Even using just a fraction of its power, the heart of Azeroth brought stability to the place. You need to return to Stormwind and inform your allies of what transpired here. Remind them that no matter what happens with the Horde, our world must be saved. We'll speak again soon. Battle for Azeroth has only just begun. Woo!
Remember your duty. Keep that amulet close to your heart, champion. It'll see you through the dark times ahead.
Thanks for the advice.
I'll keep searching for ways to heal the damage done to Azeroth.
Yeah, you
when
do that.
I have need of you, I can reach out through that talisman.
Oh, great. So
I may be her speaker, but you are her champion, and she needs you to fight for her.
So it's gonna be
well,
like,
hero, you've got work to do. The teleportation pad will take you back to your allies. Good luck to all of us.
so it's like he's gonna be like a ghost in our ear or something, talking to us through this amulet, which is pretty interesting. At the bottom here, you'll see you've just received a new piece of Azerite armor. Open your bag to equip, and I have already done. And if I'm not mistaken, as Ori has just pointed out in chat, a new power is available. Shift right click to view. So once you pick up your first Azerite armor, this is what it's going to look like. Is my chat in the way, y'all? Yeah, my chat's in the way. The thing is, I can't move the WoW UI around. Sorry, guys, but really, I've only got 2 choices here. Hope you guys can see the UI tooltip for that. This is Champion of Azeroth. I'm playing a Paladin, of course. Your spells and abilities have a chance to increase all secondary stats by 10 for 1 minute, stacking up to 4 times. And the second choice I have is Zealotry. Casting Crusader Strike increases the damage of your Crusader Strike by 69 for 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm probably going for that. Zealotry, Crusader Strike. Why not? And others here. This is for Holy, and then this one is for Prot. So I got 2 off the bat. Let's go with this one. Once you commit, ta-da! It's got a cool flashy animation and everything, and it goes into that seal. Kind of reminds me of Skyrim. Have you guys ever played Skyrim? You know, one of the first dungeons you do in Skyrim, the Bleak Falls Barrow, where you get the keyhole, and you know, you're playing with that thing. Kind of reminds me of that. So once this levels up a little bit, I get to spend, I get to go into the level 2 ring, and this one you can see Vampiric Speed, and the other one is Resounding Protection, but that requires level 2. So the more, the rarer the gear, the more stuff you get to play with, I suppose. So jolly good. Let's go. Hang on, let me just see if I need to do that for my amulet as well. No, but you can see right on the amulet it has the big number 1 button, so that's Azerite power number 1. Pretty interesting, I like it. I mean, it's never going to me, if you ask me, what's the attraction, you know, or the difference between having armors kind of grow with you versus having weapons grow with you. I actually prefer having weapons grow with you, because weapons to me are more significant and iconic aesthetically, and it just feels more rewarding that, you know, you've got this awesome weapon that, you know, the artifact weapon system is pretty awesome. So it'll take a while to get used to this whole, you know, swapping and checking around with Azerite gear. So let's give it a couple of weeks and see what the player base has to say. Let's go, and we're here at the docks, by the way. Let's go see who needs to talk to us. Speak with an Alliance commander. Before I get to him, I'm going to check in chat real quick. We have Lapjess Kitty. Hello, Lapjess Kitty. Welcome to the stream. Lapjess Kitty says, it isn't spoilers if I wouldn't play Alliance even if someone threatened my mother. Oh. Hey, you know what the end of my shirt says? It says for the Alliance. You can't see it right now, but I'm starting with the Alliance character, and then later on I'm going to be leveling my Horde character lots of people, I mean, those that are really hardcore into WoW have issues with the Horde, especially with Sylvanas. I don't have such an issue. I think I love her personally. I love the way that, you know, the drama's going on with the Horde side. So I have no bias towards any factions. It's just that, you know, I'm playing both for a review anyway, so I have to be impartial at some point. Half-Lord Rimbane, 7th Legion Commander. Let's talk to him.
The Horde will fall.
Rimbane listens to your tale. The Heart of Azeroth, a powerful artifact indeed. Thank the light you were there to aid Magni. But I fear I bear dire news. Alfhelheim. This is my character's name. While you're away, the Horde launched a brazen attack on Stormwind. Really? That's interesting. I have a message for you from King Anduin. You must meet him at the keep at once. To the king.
Champion, an urgent war council is underway. Your presence is requested in Stormwind Keep.
Coming, my lord. Let's take that and
By the light,
go to the keep.
The first strike belongs to us.
Alright, so, I'm going really slow here, guys. As usual, I'm reading everything. I'm just enjoying the experience. It's expansion launch day, so don't expect me to, you know, jump all the way too fast. And, yeah, there's no... I'm not going to be doing things like, going all crazy with the exploration here. I'm just going to do a couple of hours or so, and then I'm going to go sleep. I have not slept awake all night. Then I'll continue this sometime tomorrow. So the whole week, guys, I'll be streaming BFA, in addition to putting out more YouTube videos for those of you guys on my channel. So expect all that.
Everyone is here. What news do you bring, Spymaster?
Recently, Horde agents broke into the stockades and freed 2 Zandalari prisoners. A princess and a prophet.
I'm aware. What of the 8 warships we sent in pursuit?
Only one returned. Survivors say they encountered strange and terrifying magics. And a massive Zandalari fleet.
Impossible! It's one of Sylvanas' tricks! It has to be.
Jaina, perhaps you could help us see what this survivor has witnessed.
It's
I
a
like
simple
Jaina.
enough spell, provided the subject is cooperative. Show us. Show us what happened.
Cutscene, please. Yeah, I'm gonna have to click on that, but real quick, let me just check in with you guys in chat. Hey guys, is the audio okay? Is it too loud? Is anything too loud? Let me know. If you can't hear the dialogue of the characters in game, let me know and I'll adjust that as well. Before I watch this cutscene, real quick, let me check in chat. I see chat moving. We got Iona in chat. Hello, Iona. Long time no see. Are you live now? Afternoon in my time. Oh my god. Yes, I am live right now. This is not a pre-recorded footage. I stayed up all night for the Battle for Azeroth WoW expansion launch, so here I am. We also got Nick Scryer in chat. Hey bro, he says, yo yo yo, you're hella early, man. I know. I couldn't sleep all night, so here I am. He says, what's up? Long time no see. Battle for Azeroth WoW's latest expansion has just launched, so I'm going to be playing through it for a couple of hours and continuing to stream throughout the week, and then my review will come out whenever I hit level 120. Let's go ahead and watch this cutscene, which I suspect is going to be a cutscene coming up right now. Wow. Oh. That's a lot of ships.
If the Horde makes allies of the Zandalari, we won't have the power to stop them.
Have faith, Anduin. What the hell?
My people command the most powerful navy in all of Azeroth. If I could bring Kul Tiras back into the Alliance...
Oh, here we go.
Jaina, you're the reason they left the Alliance.
And dealing with that is the only hope we have of bringing them back.
I believe it is. And I believe you can. It will be difficult. And dangerous.
I will return with the fleet. Or not at all.
Be careful, Jaina. Light be with you.
Okay, just a little context there. Kul Tiras, Jaina's father, the Admiral Proudmoore and everything, you know, he had issues with the orcs. And they killed him, and Jaina didn't do anything, so a lot of the Kul Tirans, I think that's what they're called, Kul Tirans, the people of Kul Tiras kind of blame her for not doing anything, not taking a stance, even for her own family. So they kind of just left the alliance and, you know, decided they don't want to have anything to do with them. Jaina came back to us at the end of the battle for Lordran, the Siege of Lordran, and she brought her ship and everything, and it's great. So she seems to be incorporated back into the alliance side again, and she's, you know, chatting here at the War Council, so it seems all's well. So for the alliance players, it's pretty much known fact by now, we are going to Jaina's homeland, if you will, the go to Kul Tiras and try and get them back into the war effort. So that's, I guess, the basic gist of what's going to happen in the coming hour or so. Let's go ahead and talk to Andu and see what he has to say.
A king is only as noble as the causes he serves.
The Horde have forced our hand yet again. This cannot stand. I'm trying to get into Anduin's voice. Kul Tiras is the greatest naval power in Azeroth, and a former ally. We've had little contact with them since Jaina's father, Lord Admiral Dalene Proudmoore, was defeated at Theramore. Many have criticized Jaina's decision that day, saying she believed so deeply in the promise of peace between the Alliance and Horde that she betrayed her own father. Perhaps she feels the time has come to atone for this. Loath as I am to put Jaina in harm's way, Kul Tiras must join the Alliance. Good luck. For the light.
Never lose hope.
That's my impression of Anduin.
Ship. Champion, meet me in the harbor when you are ready to depart.
Let's go. Here we go, Kul Tiras.
So, Gen, how are your sea legs?
Oh, Gen's coming? Great.
Steady as ever.
Take a 7th Legion vessel along as an escort. Secure a base of operations in Kul Tiras. Our plan must not fail.
We will
Please,
not fail.
Look after Jaina.
As you wish.
I'll look after Jaina, don't you worry. I'm kind of fond of Jaina. Have been fond of Jaina for a long time. Let's go. Alright, a good opportunity to check in on chat. Let me just scroll up. I see lots of stuff happening. John says, sounds okay to me. Awesome, thank you. Thank you for the feedback there. I mean, I've been streaming for quite some time, but sometimes you just need, you know, a second pair of ears to make sure that everybody's not hearing really high feedback and crappy audio. Yona says, lol, cool, and audio is fine as well. Good to see you too. Yeah, this is awesome. The good thing about streaming at hours that are not normal for me, so I got to interact with a lot of you that are in a different part of the world and different time zones, so it's really nice to see you guys drop by and say hi. Thank you very much. Good to see y'all. Ori says, oh, ship. Haha, I see what you did there. Yana says, haha. We got Rock in chat as well. It says, first time I did not buy the expansion. Almost feel bad. Oh no. Why have you not gotten the expansion? Are you waiting to see reviews, or are you, you know, waiting for the next paycheck, or are you just not interested in World of Warcraft anymore? And Iona says, expansion with subs now. I think you still have to buy the expansion separately, but the Legion expansion that came out 2 years ago is now included in the current sub as well, as is the base game. So those that have never played World of Warcraft before, if you just decide to subscribe today, you will get the base game, so that's no longer a separate purchase, and you'll get all the expansions leading up to Legion as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a good deal, I suppose, but BFA currently is still a separate purchase. This is the ship that we're going to Kul Tiras with? That looks awesome. So that's what this space was for. So yeah, the docks kind of did change a little bit. Alright, let's talk to Jaina.
The true battle lies ahead.
Are you prepared to journey to Kul Tiras? I am ready. Ready as I'll ever be.
I know what must be done.
Here we go. Oh, yes. New zone, new content, new quests. I am pumped. Sleepy, but pumped. Oh, the Horde side. Oh no, crap. I forgot to do something. I forgot to turn on my war mode. Oh, well, I'll probably find the first inn that I find. I'll probably find my Hearthstone there, go back to Stormwind and turn on war mode. And the reason for turning on war mode, guys, for those of you that are primarily PvE players that don't want to PvP, War mode will give you the extra bonus XP, and the thing is, well, everyone that's leveling from 110 to like 120, we can't really get to each other's zones until we, you know, reach the cap and then start the next campaign. So that means you can pretty much quest in Kul Tiras uninterrupted, unless people who have already hit 120 and are starting their campaigns come over and, you know, do their stuff. So it's recommended that the first couple of hours you can run on... I'm gonna shut up here.
Child be mine. The Admiral's will, his whole entire world, for as long as stars do shine.
Promise you'll come back?
I'll weather every storm if I know you are waiting for me.
Time to go, Jaina.
I love you, Papa.
Come topside, sweetheart.
Your loving mother will never forgive you, murderer.
Jesus.
Lady Jaina, we've arrived.
Thank you, Captain.
Right off the bat, full marks for presentation, in-game cutscenes, and cinematics. For my Warcraft review, you guys know I played through all the expansions, and watching the quality of the cutscenes and cinematics go up and up and up and up and up, and you know, my expectations for like in-game story cinematics like that is very high, and I'm really happy that WoW doesn't disappoint. That little cutscene there shows you that there's going to be some conflict from Jaina going back to Kul Tiras to try and, you know, reconnect some family ties. Her mother is still alive, of course, and that's just a scene setter right there. But even something as short as that is just really well done, and I'm really impressed by that. But of course, cinematics and cutscene alone doesn't justify $65 for an expansion. There's so much stuff to like look at, like quest design and all that stuff, which I hope I'll be able to show off in the coming streams over the next week. Let me check in the chat before I move on here. Ori says, simple sub and buy BFA. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yona says, thanks for clearing that up. No problem. Rock says, nah, I just got burned out by World of Warcraft lately. Even if I like the Legion expansion, I only played 2 to 3 months and left. So I don't know. I'm not into WoW anymore. I totally understand that. I think I was, you know, with you where you're at, because I was grinding Legion and Argus for about 2-3 weeks straight, just trying to get my allied races, the reputation unlocked. So that kind of burned me out a little bit as well. But the drive for me to see and review the new expansion was so high, I kept playing it. Iona says, I'm playing Vindictus because Arisha got to spell whip. John says, me too, I'm just watching as it's so rare that I can catch one of my streams live. Awesome, you guys. Again, thank you very much for being here. The background music is all new. Kul Tiras. You can just take a look around real quick. Let me get rid of the UI and see where we are right on the ship. And it's great. That background music, though, it's almost like pirate. It's like a pirate themed stuff, but it's all, you know, relaxed and chilled. And I can't wait to see, you know, their new culture and human models, because they're a little bit like hobbits in a way, which is fun. So let's start getting to know the town. Let me just open the map real quick. We are on the war campaign, A Nation Divided. So I'm just going to read this out real quick. A partnership with the island nation of Kul Tiras would grant us access to their legendary navy and a military edge over the Horde. So here we go. This is it. Other zones nearby, we have Boralus up here. And further out, we got Stormsong Valley and then Justvar as well. So these are the 3 map zones that make up Kul Tiras as a whole. And let's go ahead and move this along.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
Home again after all this time. They're not letting us any closer to the keep. We'll have to walk from here. Returning to Boralus has stirred feelings I thought I'd left behind. Memories smoothed away by years like stones in the tide. It all feels raw again. I do not know how this will end, only that we must try. Accompany Jaina Proudmoore to an audience with Catherine Proudmoore. Oh, this is gonna be good. And for the record, this quest is worth 12,000 XP. And I'm just gonna hover my bar over the XP bar real quick just to see how much I need for the next level. About 717, so 707,000, and I'm just gonna get rid of that reputation bar real quick. I've got Dreamweavers picked for some reason, and that's now replaced with Azerite power. So Azerite, the power's down there, so you can see that as you get more as well. Okay, they're not letting us any closer to the keep. We'll have to walk from here. Returning to... Wait, I reread that.
Be careful who you trust.
Let's go.
This works.
Yeah, music's great. Music's great.
State your intentions.
I am Jaina Proudmoore. I have come for an audience with Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore, my mother.
We're taking you to Catherine, all right. You'll answer to her for your crimes against Kul Tiras.
As you wish.
Clear the way! Dangerous prisoners coming through!
Dangerous prisoners. Haven't you heard about us?
The city guard is as disciplined as ever. My father was so proud of them. And now they see me as a criminal.
Mummy, who's that lady?
Come on, we're going home. Now!
I suppose I have earned this.
Get those civilians back! Form a perimeter!
It's the daughter of the sea! Lady Jaina! Is that really her? She's come back to finish us!
Murderer! Traitor!
I will suffer what I must. For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. Any more?
So, my wayward daughter returns to the kingdom she betrayed. Why?
I have come to ask Kul Tiras for aid. On behalf of the Alliance.
The Alliance? Ha! Where were they when we begged for their help? When our husbands and sons and brothers were slaughtered at Theramore?
Do not blame the Alliance for my actions.
So you admit it? You admit that you were responsible for the deaths of our men?
I was. But I will do anything in my power to ease the suffering of Kul Tiras.
Catherine, enforce our laws. The punishment for treason is death.
Do you accept the judgment of your homeland?
I accept your judgment, Mother.
You are no daughter of mine.
Do what you will. She is nothing to me.
Ouch. Any more? Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's just see if there's... Oh! Hey! Hey, I got put in a prison? That sucks. Well, at least you get to see the real me now. Real quick, I want to say about that series of cutscenes. Number one, the emotion and the exchange, the dialogue, the voice acting, everything. Fantastic. That's awesome to see and hear. Everything that's been building up with Jaina and what we've seen from the Warbringer short, from reading the novels and everything, it's just come full circle. That was brilliant. I love that. Now I just hope Blizzard doesn't claim like a copyright strike on my video for playing that, because that's what they did with the Lordran one. Let me just check it in chat real quick before I move on. Nick said, so it's early morning for you. Morning for me, man. It's 7 a.m. here. Ori says, sorry, must go. No problem, Ori. Thank you so much for jumping in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Epic Joe says, what time is the expansion launching? The expansion is already live. It's been live for about an hour. And Iana says, Adrian looks so happy. The game looks good. Voice acting is great. I'm beyond happy. I see a lot of people, everybody has a different expectation of what World of Warcraft means to them. Oh, I love the raids. I love the dungeons. I love the PvP. I like those stuff too, but for me, the story and the main story and the quest and the narrative is a very big part of why I will pay my subscription, because I enjoy that. And it's something that I look forward to with all these new cinematics and stuff like that. It's for me, it's a big deal. So to see stuff like that, high quality, it's just, I'm just so happy. John says to Nick, oh, I didn't think he says no. Nick says, yeah, I know. Oh no, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep at all, if that was a question. The adrenaline of a new expansion, I just could not sleep, bro. Alright, let's talk to Flynn Fairwind, who... Let's just zoom in on this character model real quick. Looks pretty interesting. And I guess the one thing is that, you know, the character models for faces they use is pretty much the same, hasn't changed. He's got the same face as I do, I think, except just with a different beard or whatever. So let's go ahead and talk to Flynn, see what he has to say. And I don't know if I did this or not, but I've been counting down the days as to how long I've been in this jail cell. Alright, let's talk to Flynn. How are we going to get out of this mess? And how are we going to win over Kul Tiras? And how are we going to save Jaina, whatever punishment is? Let's talk to him.
What's your story?
Hope you had a nice nap. You're going to need that strength. Oh, really? Why? Outlook Flynn. I'm relieved you woke up. Having to carry you would have made this job far less appealing. The name's Flynn, and my client in Boralus is paying me a king's bounty to break you out of here. You, my friend, are incarcerated in Tol Dagor. Used to be a legit prison until the Asheville Trading Company bought it. Now it's Priscilla's own personal fortress, riddled with scum on both sides of the bars. Wasn't hard to bribe my way into this cell, now we just have to get you out. Not to worry, I have a plan. Oh, cool, so he wasn't a prisoner. I mean, that kind of explains his clothes. So he's here to break me out.
Eyes on the horizon.
What do you got?
Alright, here's the plan.
Hit me. Punch you? Okay.
Come on, hit me.
Okay.
Oh, you brute! God! God! Help! Hey, what's going on in there?
What a cheesy crap. Oh.
I'm all ears.
Oh, he punched a guy to death. That makes sense.
Quick, hit that lever.
Yes, boss. Oop.
Riot, boys! Give them hell! What?
Wow, prisoners are really buff. Well, I guess when you're in there, you've got nothing to do but you know, work out.
Grab your gear and let's pay the block warden a visit. We'll need his keys.
Copy that. There we go. Okay, block warden Carmine slain. Oh, people are. We got players in here as well. Oh no, he's dead. So I guess we're all waiting for him to respawn. Is that it?
I'm out of range.
Okay, meanwhile, while we're killing all this trash, waiting for the block warden to arrive, I will check in on chat real quick.
Ahoy!
Oh, that's him. That's him right there. Hold up. There we go. Okay, he is down.
Damn! The keys are ruined. That was some serious firepower. Just what kind of powder is this? Hey, help me grab some of this stuff.
You got it.
Oh, one more thing. Well, 2. Ah, that's better. I felt naked without these. Let's move.
I can see what they're trying to do with this character, kind of like a flyboy.
Blood or gold. Everything has a cost.
Kind of like your secret, you know, James Bondy type character. Wonder what role he'll have to play the expansion. The Kul Tiras have a really interesting accent.
Blow the lock. Sprinkle some of that powder on it.
Copy that.
Now for a little spark. You may want to take a step back. Woo! That stuff packs a punch. Let's get down to the lower levels and find a way out.
I mean, it's kind of jarring seeing every other player in here with their version of Flynn, who just ends up being like a half-naked prisoner. That's the way World of Warcraft has always done this kind of things. If there is a NPC that's kind of escorting you on a mission, you see the original NPC, whereas the other players will have like a base model on your screen or whatever. But yeah, if immersion is a big thing for you, then you know some of these parts are not instanced to you only, so you definitely will see other players in here.
Smells like a freebooter's hammock.
Yeah, I'm liking this guy a lot. You really don't need to kill anything. They die pretty quick.
Something touched my leg. Wait, no, it was just my other leg. We're good.
Alright, a bit of comedy relief from Mr. Flynn. Alright, here we go. Where are we?
Stop right there!
Oh, guards.
What?
Oh!
No!
Okay, that's a new monster.
I'm officially done with this place. Come on, our ride should be waiting for us just up the beach.
Copy that. So we got some new monsters here on the Kul Tiras area. This is a bone stripper. Let me just kill one for funsies.
It's too far away.
Yep, if you're a new 110, just coming into, you know, stuff dies pretty quick, so you don't really have to worry about landscape content challenge, which a lot of people will be. If you know the community, lots of people will be moaning about that. Oh, content's too easy. It's a face roll. And I don't exactly have the highest eye level whatsoever. I'm just 226, so that's a benchmark to just see how easy the starting content will be. But obviously, the more you move through the new expansion, things will obviously get more challenging. So let me just check in the chat. Meanwhile, John says to Iona, guess the hype kept him awake. Exactly it. We got Malik in chat. Hello, Malik. He says, I'm new to WoW. I got the game because of how you talked it up. I mean, well, if you
over here.
Oh, hang on. I'll get to you in a sec.
There she is. Let's hop in.
Who is that? A getaway boat. Let me just see if my... Okay, there we go. Nameplates was off.
What is going on in there? It sounds like you started a riot.
No idea what you're talking about. But I think we finally have some real dirt on Ashvane. A new gunpowder. Like nothing I've ever seen. Oh, and I rescued the target, of course. Crime buddy, Talia, crime buddy.
Wait. I recognize you. You arrived with Jaina Proudmoore.
Oh, yes,
You're the Alliance emissary.
Indeed.
Alliance emissary? Cyrus didn't mention that. I would have charged him double.
You're lucky he's paying you at all. Now row.
Cool. I am somebody. Oh. Nice. So they kind of just dumped us on an off-island prison or whatever, and I wonder where we're going back to.
Here we are. Boralus Harbor. Aside from Proudmoore Keep, it's the most heavily guarded part of the city, and the only place most visitors ever get to see. Looks like another Alliance ship has already docked. Hopefully they got a warmer welcome than Jaina did.
Probably Gen Gaming. Gen's ship. The hell was that in the water? Interesting. I like the design of the play so far, the aesthetics, the architecture and everything. Again, because I didn't do the PTR, I didn't watch previews or whatever, I'm looking and experiencing all these things for the first time.
Thanks for the lift, Tay. I'll report to the old man.
really good so far. The introduction they put you through this expansion is very different from your introduction to Legion, the last expansion. Legion is more of an action-packed style introduction because, of course, you're dealing with the Legion invasion, so that means demons, and then it started off with all that scenarios, you know, and all that good stuff. This one, if you've already done the Battle for Lordaeron scenario, then you're jumping into here. It's a more relaxed, slower pace, all about the narrative, all about the world building, and so far I like it. I like Kul Tiras so far. It's great. Let me just check in chat real quick. I see that moving. Oh yeah, to get back to you, Malik. Yeah, if you watch my review, you know everything that I said in there still stands. I think World of Warcraft, very high quality. You know what you're paying for when it comes to the amount of content, and you know that. As an MMO player, having that stability of knowing that this game is going to be around and their content will always come. So yeah, I still recommend it to players that have never played World of Warcraft and are looking for an MMORPG that can offer them a holistic MMO experience. Whatever you want, from PvP to raiding to even pet battles like a Pokemon game, World of Warcraft has a lot of these stuff. So yeah, again, I highly recommend it. Nick says, World of Warcraft is a great game. The only thing pulling me back is the sub and the billions of skills. That's one of the things that they've been trying to work on. Like, skills used to be you can pick from a wider variety from your skill tree, but they've kind of streamlined that right now. And like, if you look at my skill bar here, I hardly use all of them. It's very situational for me. So the UI, if it looks cluttered, it could be my fault too, because I use a lot of add-ons. So you new players watching this, you might want to take that into consideration. The base UI kind of looks a little different. Malik also says, looks good, time to jump on. Go ahead, all of you watching that are kind of playing the game, go play it. Don't watch my stream. I'm going to be streaming this for the benefit of players that didn't buy Battle for Azeroth, or you know, that kind of thing, because I'm leading up to a review. If you have Battle for Azeroth, go play it. Don't watch the stream, man. Don't waste your time. Go play it. Iona says, I may jump into WoW soon. It might keep me warm and cozy this winter. Ooh. Or is there any news about the winter getting super cold? Or are you really free this winter? Let's go ahead and talk to Talia and see what she has to say.
Well met.
I grew up hearing tales of the great kingdom of Lordaeron. Well, there's nothing left of it now. And tales of its fall. Oh, never mind. The Scourge took my mother, my father, and my homeland before I was even old enough to understand. Okay, I feel sorry for her a little bit. Is that the new powder Flynn was talking about? I'll take it for safekeeping. Yeah, that's the powder that blew open the jail cell. It's hard to believe that the Lord Admiral would willingly hand you and her daughter over to Lady Ashvane. So I don't know who Lady Ashvane is, but by all accounts it seems that she's kind of a sadistic, evil woman. I wonder if she's the woman beside Jaina's mother in the earlier cutscene. I'm not sure. So let's play some more and find out. How close am I to level 111? Not very close at all. You can see I've barely scratched the second bar there. So I probably will have to go back to Stormwind and turn on War mode. Okay, get your bearings. I think a proper introduction is in order. My name is Talia, member of the Proudmoore Guard and Squire of Sir Cyrus Crestfall. No idea who that is. Talia salutes firmly. Cyrus has asked me and Flynn to break you out of that Ashvane prison and get you settled in here at the market. But he neglected to mention that you're with the Alliance. I must say, it's an honor. Oh, it's an honor to meet you too. Let's get you up to speed. Visit the ferry dock, the Snug Harbor Inn, and the Tradewinds Counting House. Sounds like an auction house. In the Flight Master. Okay, let's go explore.
Serve with honor. Don't worry about the prison break. Here in the market, you're just another traveler. Now let's get you settled in.
Sweet. Lead the way. Or am I leading you? Yeah, I'm leading you. Let's go on, get on our thingy and fly. And I forgot.
This ferry connects to stations all along the Sound's interior
coast. You can't fly.
Coast.
Ferry stations,
You'll need a ferry pass from the harbour master. That won't be a problem.
Okay, so two things to note there. Ferry, and you need a ferry pass. So that's interesting. Let me just click on that real quick. You don't know any locations. Okay, so you gotta go discover another ferry location before you can do anything. Tradewinds Counting House. Let's go see the Counting House. Damn it, I totally forgot about that. You can't fly because there's a new Pathfinder achievement with Battle for Azeroth here. Just type in Pathfinder, and you will see that this is the part one of the achievements that you need to complete and then you gotta wait for part 2. Then only then you can start using your flying mount in here. So that's something to look forward to. Let's go ahead and head up. You with me, Talia? Yep. Here's the Trade Winds Market.
The counting house is under heavy guard, day and night. Feel free to store your valuables here.
Yay, a bank. Yay.
What can I do for you?
I like the look on this guy's face. It's like, yeah. I like the look on his face. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to store all my old stuff in here since I don't have any use for it.
Have a good one.
Where to next? The Snug Harbor Inn. Yes, finally, a Hearthstone. I'm going to need to bind myself there. Oh, hang on. There's a quest I see up there. Krenzo's Spark Shatter. I'll talk to him later, and I'm going to do all the quests that I can do. This, after all, is my main character for BFA, so he's going to be the completionist character. I'm going to do everything on this guy. I may not do everything on stream, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be completing a whole lot of this guy. Here's the inn.
The market hosts travelers from all over Azeroth.
Wow.
There are many taverns, but this one's my favorite. I spend a lot of time in here, pestering travelers to tell me their stories, especially folks from the Eastern Kingdoms.
I could tell you a story.
Together we can unify Kul Tiras.
Do you guys hear that? There's actually echo in the inn when she talked. I don't know if that's a new thing they added, but I don't remember that ever happening. But
finally, some action.
That's pretty realistic in terms of audio. Let's go ahead and bind.
Oh, fancy some bits and bobs? Stop by anytime.
Any hidden Mickeys up here? Let's just see what the upstairs looks like. I like it. The music really makes you want to just, you know, move around all jolly and stuff. It's almost as a throwback to, you know, for those of you that have been playing for a long time, in Elwyn Forest, when you get to the first inn in Elwyn Forest, you get the tavern theme. This is a good throwback to that, because all the taverns and stuff in Legion and whatever, it's all about, you know, demons, and it just takes away from that really light-hearted spirit of World of Warcraft, and Kul Tiras is kind of bringing that back. I'm getting a really good light-hearted vibe from Kul Tiras that I don't know how to explain. I just like it here. Well, what would you classify this? Irish drinking song? Alright, let's go see the Flight Master. Here we go.
Ah, there's my girl. You must be restless being cooped up here all day. Believe me, I know the feeling. We'll fly soon, alright? Beautiful, isn't she? Cyrus gave her to me when she was just a hatchling.
At first I thought Tadia was talking to the Flight Master. I'm like, that's a weird thing to say, but I just realized she was talking about the Griffin. If that isn't the Griffin. Okay, so ready to meet the Harbor Master himself? Yes, I am. These days, Cyrus, the Harbor Master, is the Harbor Master, but he used to be one of Daelin Proudmoore's most trusted knights. I lost my mother when the Scourge hit Lordran. My father sent me here to be raised away from the war. I don't know much about him, just that he was a Stormwind knight who gave his life fighting the Lich King. Honorable cause. Respect. Daelin handpicked Cyrus to raise me and force him to take a desk job. It's the only reason he wasn't at Theramore. He's probably checking in the other line ship. Let's go. And I will. Let me
Farewell,
just...
friend. You'll feel at home here in no time.
Oh,
now,
I will.
Let's check in with Cyrus.
Let's just see what the Flight Master...
Ahoy.
Okay, I haven't discovered anything yet, so I can't really see the other flight locations, but I think there's a few add-ons out there that will kind of give you, you know, all the undiscovered locations so you know where to look. But if you just progress the expansion naturally, PvE-wise, doing all the questing, and there's going to be a quest stop crawl, because that's what World of Warcraft usually does, then you should be unlocking everything on the go. Let me just check something real quick and see what's going on. Okay, let's move on.
Wind in your sails.
Oh, there's treasure down there. Scrimshaw cache. Where? Probably underneath. My minimap, I do have the handy notes for Argus, it's not Argus, sorry, BFA loaded in. So it's going to tell you all the treasures on the map. Pretty handy, and I recommend doing that because you can get gear and experience points and all kinds of stuff. Where's the office? Up there, maybe?
I've trained my whole life for this.
Things are popping on my minimap a lot. I see lots of quests popping up. I guess it's down there. Let me just jump down. I see a training dummy. Nope. Okay, I totally missed the office. It's gonna take me some time to get used to a new city's layout. And this city, with all the little, you know, stairs and areas to go underneath and everything, I love the design. This is gonna be a pain. Am I even going the right way? I'm not. Let's go back upstairs. Checking in chat real quick. Iona says the sound is good. The music reminds me of Lotro. That's an interesting comparison. I mean, Lotro. If you're talking about Chance Thomas's music, then yeah, Chance Thomas is a very good composer. I think he gets the heart of Tolkien a lot. His music's great. With World of Warcraft, I don't remember the name of the composer. I think they changed him or they got rid of him and they brought in some other people. You know, but it's been great so far.
Come on, the Harbour Master's office is just through here. Wait, what's going on?
Oh, it's Gen. Gen's not happy.
Stand down! Don't you know who that is?
But sir, Lady Ashvane ordered...
Lady Ashvane. Do you serve Lady Ashvane? Is that Lady Ashvane's crest upon your shield?
No, sir.
No. You serve Kul Tiras. You wear the crest of Proudmoore. And you take your orders from me. Now stand down and let them pass. We shall parley in my office.
Aye, sir. Let them through.
Oh, is that... Oh, yay, Gen Buddy's daughter.
King Greymane, it is an honor. You are free to remain in the harbor on my authority. Talia, prepare a full briefing for our guests.
Aye, sir.
Speak with Cyrus. So that's Cyrus. Copy that. Okay, so interesting stuff here. I think there's going to be some politics revolving around Lord Ashvane versus Cyrus. We don't know the full story yet. Is there like an oppression of the people here, the hardworking people here, and you know, is there going to be an uprising? Are we, the Stormwind folk, going to play a part in that? I don't know. And I don't know if Gen has heard that Jaina is, you know, being punished or whatever, which I'm sure he's got something to say about. Gen always has something to say about. He's a hot-headed uncle at this point, or grandfather, depending on his age. I don't know. I see him more as like a father figure. Let's go ahead and talk to Cyrus.
Well met.
You must be the Alliance emissary. I'm glad Flynn and Talia were able to get you out of that damn prison. I am Sir Cyrus Crestfall. On behalf of the Proudmoore Admiralty, I welcome you to Kul Tiras. He extends his massive hand warmly. I'll shake it.
Fair winds and following seas.
Catherine Proudmoore turned us away and had her own daughter cast out as a traitor. Why would you help us?
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you? I was in a battle many years ago. It was the Second War? Tough to keep them all straight. An Orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the gunwale ripped across the deck and tore into a friend of mine. Should have been his ticket home, but he was a stubborn one. Refused to leave before the war was won. So he patched himself up and told the healers he was fine. A few days later, he woke up screaming and drenched in sweat. Infection had eaten away at his insides. My friend never saw another sunrise. By the time he asked for help, it was too late. Kul Tiras still bears the scars of the Third War. No one feels this more deeply than Catherine Proudmoore. But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept her blind to the infection that is spread throughout our kingdom. The land I love is falling apart, so I'm asking for your help. Kul Tiras needs the Alliance just as badly as you need us.
I see. Then we shall prove to Catherine Proudmoore the same truth that I learned at great cost. In unity, there is strength.
Nice. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. I like that. So finally we have a guy of authority that's actually speaking sense, because Jaina's mother right now, Catherine, is kind of blinded by rage and anger and hurt. Of course she would be, because her daughter kind of abandoned the family and got her husband killed and everything. So we have a guy here that is, you know, going to try and work things out between us, the Alliance, and the Kul Tiras. And I like what Gen said there, you know, it's like, yeah, I totally understand that, because for those of you guys that know your lore, and if you guys read the novel Wolfheart, which came out in 2011, I think, that was when the Gilneans, which are the werewolf, you know, people that Gen kind of leads, they were going to be accepted into the Alliance because they did not play a part in the previous war. They kind of chickened out, and the previous king of Stormwind, Varian, found that a real cowardly act, so he didn't like Gen Greymane at first, so he kind of spit on the whole thing and said, no, we don't want the Gilneans because they're cowards and all that stuff. But Gen kind of proved his worthiness, and his people proved his worthiness to Stormwind, and that's how Varian and Gen became good friends and all that stuff. So pretty interesting now to see that the Kul Tiras storyline's trying to do that as well, but it's both ways now. Both of them need each other for the upcoming battle with the Horde, so I kind of like where this is going. Before I continue, I'm going to check in chat real quick. Iona says, I live in Canada, 40 to look forward to every year. That is pretty cold. And she also says this, oh yeah, I read that already. You should get a raiding guild together, is that what you said? You can two-step orcs to death. Maybe. We got Mira in chat, says hello. Hello, Mira. Sorry if I'm getting to chat late. I am really enjoying the story right now, and I'm reading all the quest decks, so I'm not really looking at chat, but I will get to your chat eventually. Mira says, what level is everyone in WoW here? I am still 110 and taking my sweet time. What level are you? Are you kind of rushing to cap, or are you taking your, time experiencing the journey? Okay, let's go talk to Talia. There's a lot of people here, and sometimes I get annoyed with all the nameplates, so I may just turn nameplates off. I think. Do I really want to do that? Yeah, I think I'll do that. It'll be easier to read the text bubbles for the NPC dialogue. I apologize for not doing that earlier. Alright, let's talk to Talia.
What's the situation?
Cyrus has raised me since I was a child. He taught me how to fight, how to write, how to sail. By the time I entered the guard, I was already better trained than some of my instructors. They didn't appreciate that. I've never seen Cyrus fired up like this. Sounds like we have work to do. Ooh, more quests. Okay, so now we've done, I guess, the intro stuff. And now we can actually see more quests popping up, and I'm going to be picking up a bunch of these. Sanctum of the Sages. Sounds like you'll be working with us for a while. Cyrus will charter a naval transport between here and Stormwind. Yay, I can go back and turn on war mode. But I expect you'll want something a bit faster for the day to use. Head back upstairs and take a left when you get outside. You'll find an old study where the Tide Sages used to conduct their magic rituals. Surely you Alliance mages have already sensed this power. Inform them they may open their portals. Portals! Yay! Never mind the hearthstone bounding back and forth. The harbor guards will keep the room secure. Speak with the 7th Legion mage, and the 7th Legion obviously is going to be one of the new factions that you're going to grind reputation for, to get all the new rewards like pets and mounts, and obviously for the Pathfinder coming up as well. So do as many quests as you can from, whoever you see that has 7th Legion, and I can't remember the other 2 factions, but do as much quests as you can.
For Kul Tiras.
Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh, hang on here. That looks like a battle map. this could be... So for those of you that play World of Warcraft, you guys will know that Legion had the order halls, right? Where you can go there and send people out on missions and all that stuff. BFA, I think, has something similar, but it's going to be taking place on a ship. So I think you're getting your own ship or something like that. I'm not too sure. So I wonder when that's going to happen. Let's pick up Cyrus's quest.
These old bones still ache for battle.
Cyrus takes an official-looking document from his jacket, signs it, then offers it to you. Here, this will give you access to the ferry system. Oh, okay, great. Now I get to use the ferry system.
For Kul Tiras.
There are ferry stations all along the interior coastline of the Sound. Don't forget about them during your travels. I won't, don't worry.
Dismissed.
Oh, new locations discovered. That just said that. So there we go. On the map, you'll see that little blue icon. That is a ferry location. And the other one's here. Oh, that's a lot of... Yeah, there's a bunch of ferry locations. So, you could pick one of two ways. You can either take the Flight Master, fly around, or you can take the boat. Your call. Alright, let's go and unlock the portal, baby. So what was the instruction again? Head upstairs and turn left. Was that it? Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry about my bot in the YouTube chat. That thing has been spamming my Twitter for like the last hour or so. I really need to rewire that thing again. So forgive the Twitter spam.
How are you?
This place is steeped in magic. Can you feel it? What kind of rituals were they doing here, I wonder? The local authority has given us permission to open portals here. Open it!
See you later.
Open it now! Yes! Stormwind? Yep, Stormwind, no, well, I didn't want to go yet, but since I'm going back to Stormwind, good opportunity to check in on chat. Mira says, I am level 63. Nice. I'm a low level. I started 2 weeks. Oh, so you're a brand new player to WoW? You started 2 weeks ago? Welcome to World of Warcraft. How are you enjoying it so far, Mira? Or if you are enjoying it, that is. I don't want to assume anything. Yeah, what class are you playing? What server are you on? Feel free to, ask around, and I'm sure that there are people watching this that are veteran World of Warcraft players who are willing to help you, better your journey or help you out with any things that you need. In fact, all of you watching so far, yeah, if you guys are playing BFA, feel free to share your thoughts. So far, I like it, and I wonder if I can take a quick interlude here to get some people's opinions. Give me a sec, guys. Alright, I'm going to turn on war mode now. And for those of you that do not know or have not kept up with BFA or whatever, war mode is... it kind of replaced the need to roll a character on a PvP server because what it does is it kind of allows you to swap into a PvP mode just by this thing here. You just click that and that's going to turn on PvP. So once you get out of Stormwind or Orgrimmar or whatever and you go out in the open world, people can attack you, you can attack people, but you also get access to extra talents and skills. So I've got a lot of passives that I have. And you can pick between different stuff in here. Some of these are extra, active skills or whatever. So there's a lot to go through. And the reason why I'm going into war mode now and going back in quest is because I said earlier, a lot of people will be questing war mode for the bonus XP, and the other faction cannot come over to the Kul Tiras area to attack you unless they have hit level 120 and have started on another campaign or something like that. So I'm going to take the risk.
For the Alliance!
For the Alliance! And I'm going to go back to Kul Tiras in war mode. And yeah, let's hope there's no crazy person that's already 120 waiting to gank the shit out of me. Alright. So it's nice that they have a portal to Boralus right here, so I can just go back instantly to the tavern. Okay, sweet. Now I just gotta remember this room. I gotta remember this room. Oh, is that a treasure? No, that's not. I got kind of fooled there. Downwards we go. It's gonna be hard trying to remember where this portal room is. I'm just gonna have to follow around. Let's take a look at the map. It's right at the top here, one of these rooms. So coming back here is gonna be a pain. I bound my Hearthstone at the inn, but yeah, I'm gonna need real good muscle memory to remember this place. I guess just out of Cyril's room and down the left corridor to the portals. Let's go turn that in.
Sir, the situation report is ready.
Excellent. Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
Great. Let's go.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
All set. Good timing. I have your briefing ready. Excellent. Kul Tiras must be unified before it can be of any help to the Alliance. Let's get you briefed on the current situation in each of our major territories. Then you can take a look at the map behind me and make the call on where you want. So now it's going into kind of like Legion territory now, where once you first get your order hall, and then you get to pick which island you want to go into and quest there. So it's very, very similar in that regard. So this is going to be interesting. Okay, let's that's the scouting map right there in Cyrus's office. Let's go ahead and pick up this quest.
Calls.
Oh, cutscene.
Kul Tiras is made up of several major houses. They were unified under Balin Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat at Theramore. Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore now rules in his place, commanding both the military and the guard. Despite our efforts to maintain order, Kul Tiras has seen an increase in crime, corruption, and piracy. People are losing faith in the Proudmoore Admiralty. To the west lies Justvar, a mountainous region providing most of the kingdom's ore, and some of our toughest warriors. House Waycrest has been a loyal supporter of Proudmoore's rule for centuries, but their recent absence from council meetings has given rise to troubling rumors. In Stormsong Valley, to the north, the Tide Sages of House Stormsong craft and bless the ships of our legendary fleet. But nobody's heard from the fleet in months. The Tide Sages have withdrawn into their cloisters and seem uninterested in finding our missing ships. We must unite the houses beneath the Proudmoore banner and locate the missing fleet. Otherwise, Kul Tiras could fall apart before this war even begins.
That's the gist of it. We're uniting the culture and houses. That makes sense now, and I'm probably gonna have to rewatch that part to try and decide stuff. Like which zone I want to go to first. I don't know. Like, damn it! Don't put me on the spot. Wow. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But real quick, let me just check in the chat. I see it moving there. Where did I last stop? I think I asked Mira a couple of questions. We got Music Storm with the LOL. LOL right back at ya. Whatever you're laughing at. We got Pappy Gaming. Hello, Pappy Gaming. Pappy says, stuck in the login into the game for almost 2 hours now. Oh no, I was stuck for about 10 minutes, and then I quit the client and I logged in again, and then it started to, show up for me. So you might want to do that, but maybe you've done that already. I'm not sure, but keep trying, man. You will get it eventually. But I feel you. I've been where you are. Mira says, I'm in the server Cenarion Circle. I'm a female Worgen. Good choice. I like Worgens. Worgens are good. Okay, let me just check in with some people here. See if I can get some people to come on and share some stuff. Hang on, folks. Just gonna turn down volume a little bit.
Mic test, mic test.
Loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I can hear you guys.
Awesome.
Oh my god, this is so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Like,
hang on.
I'm doing everything. Oh, sorry.
Hang on, we'll get to that in a second. Just real quick for the stream, I've got lots of friends playing, and I brought a couple of them on. Arv and Kat, who you guys have heard from in the last World of Warcraft roundtable discussion, and they are all on right now playing through it. They have like a half an hour head start, from me, and I joined kind of late. So first of all, first impressions so far of your Battle for Azeroth stuff. How's it been?
I'll let Arv go first.
It is freaking awesome. I'm loving it. Wow. Loving leveling and killing and gathering and getting all my crafting good to go and just exploring. I got lost in the pyramid a few times. If you're on Horde side, you gotta ask for directions. Kind of like, and it's massive. This city is massive. Like, I haven't seen anything like this.
You're
in a
leveling
while, probably since Minas Tirith.
Right, You're leveling on the Horde side, so you're in.
Yes, I am.
Zandalar. Okay, how well? I was going to ask you how the intro was for you, but I don't want to spoil it for myself because I'm going to go level Horde side, sometime in the future. So I'll get back to you in a sec.
Right.
Kat, you are doing Alliance side, is that right?
Yes, I'm doing Alliance, so I am in Boralus right now.
How are you finding it so far?
It's awesome. The cinematics, first of all. I think they did a great job with the cinematics in Legion for the questing, and I have a feeling they're going to continue that trend. So I'm really excited to see more.
That was
the intro cinematic for Alliance. It's you feel really bad for Jaina. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I was really surprised at the amount of emotion that Jaina kind of showed, and when she Arv, are we spoiling anything for you, bro?
It's okay. I'm going to be playing it on that side, so talk away.
Okay, I'm just going to say the amount of emotion when you see Jaina coming up and you see the crowd kind of jeer at her, and the level of narrative cinematic storytelling that World of Warcraft has introduced with Battle for Azeroth. I'm just so excited and happy that I watched that, and for me at least now, I'm kind of just chilling in the that little place where you meet this dude Cyrus, and he's gonna send you to the scouting map. Kat, I'm just checking out the town, and the design of this town is insane. It's really crazy. I like it.
It's so busy. There's so many there's so much lively animation, people doing different things. The decorations are awesome. I mean, you feel like there's a fast travel options like in their little boats, but I've actually been running everywhere because I'm just enjoying all the little side conversations from the NPCs.
Yeah, that's been
really
great.
Cool.
Those kind of like static, static stuff in there is great. Like I think I'm gonna do what you're doing. Like I've unlocked the boat rides, the ferries, and but I'm just gonna get on my horse and just check around stuff. So Arv, what's the zone that you're currently in for Zandalar?
I am in Vol'dun right now, in this very arid, desert, rocky place right now, and I have a lot of quests to kill things, so that's what I'm doing right now.
So you've already picked because I think for both factions it's the same, right? You get to the scouting board portion, and then you just pick a zone. Okay, so you picked that first. Okay, Kat, which zone did you pick for yours?
I picked the zone immediately around Boralus. I don't remember what it's called. Tier Guard Sound. So I'm doing that one first.
Okay, sweet. Well, thanks for giving me some ideas because I cannot decide. I'm probably gonna ask stream chat to decide for me.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. I mean, shit, we're all excited. You can hear it in our voices.
So many things to do, guys. It's so much fun.
Yeah, so I'll check in again with you guys later on in the day or tomorrow, and once we get to a higher level, we'll be running content together as well. So yeah, thanks for dropping by, you guys.
Absolutely,
we'll do some dungeons
later this week.
Gotcha. Have fun.
Later.
Later. Right, so just checking in with the other folks that I kind of play with and seeing how they are, because you know, when I'm live streaming or leveling or whatever, I usually do it solo first because I want to experience that. I want to show off that you know, that early experience so that I can make a, you know, pretty informed decision for me before I try it and you know, say things to other people about what the expansion is or anything. But later on for the group content, I will be playing with these guys a lot, dungeons and, you know, stuff like that. So let me just say a couple of words here. And let's get back to our own adventure. Gosh, I do not know which zone I will pick. So, scouting map, let me just turn back the volume up there. There we go. Okay. So we have 3 options for the Alliance side. Stormsong Valley, Tiragard Sound, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and of course Dustvar. So what I will probably do is I'll go north and then I'll make my way south down. First and foremost, I like green every time, and anytime I see like a green area, that's always a good sign, because I'm not much of a desert guy, or, you know, very bland locations, which can get pretty dull for me. I like having lush green areas, so we'll see. I'll start with Stormsong Valley. So the story here is, the Kul Tiras fleet has been lost at sea. The Tide Sages of Stormsong, with their mystical oceanic magic, may be our only way to locate the fleet of legend. Okay, so we'll go do that. I'm still curious about where's Jaina and all this. Like, we are now going on an adventure, you know, trying to bring the relationship between Cyrus and Gen Greymane together, obviously under or without the higher-ups, especially the Proudmoore Admiralty and her lieutenant knowing of what we're doing. But I wonder where Jaina's in all this. So I guess we'll just have to finish the zone and kind of find out, because if you remember the Legion expansion, to progress the main story further and further, you have to finish the entire zone. You had to finish a dungeon as well, which got you the Pillar of Creation, and every zone in Legion got you a Pillar of Creation. So it's going to take an investment of finishing the zone before you move on, I believe. So let's go ahead and talk to Talia.
Well met.
Okay, I'll check it in chat real quick. Iona says, I would like to be a female magic user, tailor if I played WoW. Don't know all the races. Yeah, you can pretty much create that. Tailoring is one of the professions that you can get, and they're pretty handy because they are the one that craft the bags and all kinds of good stuff. As for female magic user, you've got mages, warlocks, priests, and well, a bit of druid too. I think druids do use magic here and there, so there's, you know, you got lots of choices, Iona. Mira says, if anyone wants to play with me, just ask me. Well, I'm sure you'll find people to play with now that it's expansion season. Iona says, LOL, they sound just excited. Yeah, I mean, these guys are crazy about WoW, and you know, when you're together with people that enjoy the game as much as you do, it's a great thing. Mira says, I'm in Northrend. Nick says, love to catch your stream, Horde character. Yeah, I'll be streaming the Horde character soon. I'm going to get my Pally up first to 120, and then I'll go get my Horde character up to 120. So I'm going to be doing 2 factions, which is why the BFA review is going to take some time. I'm going to look at it holistically, so I cover all bases. Mira says, Twitter spam everywhere. Yeah, I do apologize for that. Here, let me just get rid of that Twitter spam. I can't really turn off my bot yet, because the bot does important things, like when you know, when somebody subs or whatever, it does its thing. So okay, let's go ahead and pick up the quest, A Nation Divided. We'll support you however we can.
Stay on course.
Boom, achievement unlocked. Come sail away. Complete the introduction to Kul Tiras. So that, whatever I just streamed over the last hour or whatever it was, that was your basic introduction to your Kul Tiras adventure. So kind of excited. The real fun starts now.
What's the situation?
So Stormsong Valley is the zone that I picked. That's important. Even under normal circumstances, the Tide Sages would be wary of outsiders. I'll accompany you on this mission, and maybe we can finally get some answers. So Talia's going to be following us, so that's interesting. I see Gen has a quest too. Oh, hang on, there's another quest here. The Tide Sages Order has sizable monastery right here in Boralus. I say we start our search for the fleet there. Someone there has to know something, right? You don't just lose an entire legendary Kul Tiras fleet on accident. We'll need to take a ferry over to the monastery. Make sure you bring your pass with you. Okay, so this is gonna be a thing.
We can do this.
I'm gonna need to keep the pass in my bag at all times.
Letalia. I don't trust those hooded sages one bit.
I'll be fine, Cyrus. I can protect myself. Besides, I have the Alliance emissary by my side.
Ooh, you're giving me too much credit there. Alright, what do you got again?
Alliance has
Normally, I'd offer you a ride on Galeheart, but the Tide Sages only allow visitors by boat. Most people here look to the sea for guidance, the same way others look to the light. But the Tide Sages, they've got a much deeper connection with the water.
I hear her talking.
They're a little mysterious, but they're important to Kul Tiras. They help bring fish to the nets here, and rain to the fields in the valley.
Alright, I kind of lost her there. She just went off talking. I'm going to pick up this thing from Gan as well.
Will rise again.
Before you leave Boralus, speak with Half Lord Rimbane, High Commander of the 7th Legion. He specifically requested you by name. You can find him aboard the Wind's Redemption, which should be parked in the first slip right outside. Is that a typo? Report to Half Lord Rimbane. Okay. I wonder if this is going to unlock the ship that everybody's been talking about. We'll have to wait and see. So let's go. This is the ship. This is the Alliance ship. I wonder if this is going to be it. Here we go, 7th Legion Emissary. This is the people
is just.
you buy stuff from.
Purpose noble.
You're going to need rep. That's why it's in red. You'll need to be 120 to get this cool cloak, which also requires honor here. So I am going to left click and that, and let's just... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is one of the blandest cloaks. I mean, the thing about World of Warcraft is like this is like an ongoing joke. WoW doesn't have the best looking cloaks and back stuff in game, and the really cool ones obviously drop from the raids and the mythic raids and whatever, and all those cool collections. So the normal stuff cloaks don't really look that good. We got scouting report, grants a mission, okay, and a bunch of other things. You got recipes in here as well, and elite footman leg plates. So item level 350 stuff. Nice. 1,900 gold for that one. Okay, thank you. Right, Half Lord, what do you got? Oh, I see the table. So yeah, this could be the part where we get our ship. I think it's gonna be our ship or a shared ship.
Your legend grows.
Alphalime, good to see you again. We have a job to do. Let's talk. This war won't be won simply by adding the Kul Tiras to our ranks. We eventually need to crush the Horde. You and I will be leading an expedition to disrupt the Horde operations in Zandalar. But first, we need resources. Gather 100 war resources. War resources can be obtained from many sources, including quests and treasure chests. Okay, cool. So
when next we meet,
that advice of downloading the handy notes for BFA will come in important, because you're going to need the new currency, war resources. And again, if you've played Legion, you play Walls of Draenor, you probably know what to expect here. You're going to need to spend these on, I guess, passive time-based missions which are coming out. Again, don't quote me on this. I did not do the PTR, so I... Oh, Illyria is here.
Greetings.
Hello, Illyria. Okay.
Farewell.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Yeah, we got the full gang here. See something in the water there, but that's just me going to chart the ferry. So I'm going to have to go out to Stormsong Valley and start questing and gathering all the order resources and stuff like that. Then I'll come back here and spend that stuff. This music in the background, this is good. I like this. So only a matter of time before the Battle for Azeroth soundtrack comes out on Spotify. And when that happens, I'll be super happy. I don't know why I did that, but it's the quickest way across. Is somebody fishing? No. Yeah, somebody is fishing. Right, I have my pass, I believe. Let's go ahead and ferry charter to Stormsong.
What can I do for you?
We need a ferry to Stormsong.
Safe passage to you.
I wish you could see the fleet. I think even someone as well-travelled as you would be impressed. Our largest ships always carry a tide sage to navigate through storms, withstand heavy seas, and put wind in their sails. Now, nobody seems to know why the fleet still hasn't returned home. People say the Tide Sages have lost their magic, but I think they're just vying for power, like Ashvane. One way or another, we need the Tide Sages' help, now more than ever. Not just to bring the fleet home, but to make Kul Tiras whole again, or cure the infection, as Cyrus likes to say.
Okay, interesting. I like the boat storytelling, that's good. And we're actually going through the town and everything, and this town, now I know why I like it so much. It reminds me of Dale. For those of you that know your Lord of the Rings lore and you know where the city of Dale is, the town of Dale, or Lake Town, sorry, not Dale, Lake Town. This Kul Tiras reminds me of Lake Town. That's what's been gnawing at the back of my head for so long. I think that's why I like it so much. Alright, let's talk to Letalia. Are we here already? I mean, this is the monastery here, so we're actually not even heading north yet, so let's go ahead and turn this in.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure we're entirely welcome. Well, that's good news, I suppose. There's a saying Cyrus always said when I was a kid, the best face is a friendly one. It's really helped me to get to know visitors from all over the world that come through Boralus. Let's ask some of the people in charge around here and see if they know anything about the fleet. Maybe it's just a matter of asking nicely. So question Sister Adriana. Hey, that's one of the first times I've seen like the first part of my name anywhere in an MMORPG. Adriana. It's the female version of Adrian, so I'll take that. Brother Daryl and Sister Cecilia. Alright, let's go.
Come back with stories. You know, someone around here has to know something. You can't just lose a whole fleet. You there? Who's in charge here?
That's it? A grunt? Okay. The armor for the guards here is pretty interesting. I'm not a big fan of that, like, you know, the flat top kind of... Well, I guess the official term, I mean, not unofficial term for helmets like this is the nipple helmet, because it just looks like it, and I'm not a big fan of that. So, yeah, whoever it was in charge of designing Kul Tiras' armor.
We can ensure the safe passage of your vessel for a price.
What? Sister Adriana was bribing like a fellow pirate, Captain Cunningham? That sounds like a pirate right there. Okay, so we got some shady stuff going on. Kul Tiras, lots of pirates, lots of shady stuff going on. This could be an interesting quest chain to play through.
Welcome you.
Tell me anything about the fleet, please.
Beware that which lurks in the depths.
You are nearly as insufferable as Brother Alan.
So,
rude.
We'll take that as a no then.
Okay, really rude. Damn. Let you know who I am. I stopped Legion. God damn it, this is the treatment you give us. Interesting looking monastery. Very dull. Like, what's happening here? Who are these
your
people?
souls to the tides. Their whispers provide truth.
Okay, let's just take a look at these people. Purple, hooded. Not sure what they're looking at. Kind of like hand-me-down robes. These guys could be a cult of some sort. Alright, Sister Cecilia, what do you got?
We must overcome this peril.
You're no student. You'd best have a good reason for interrupting my lesson. Tell me about the fleet.
Stormsong will be pure once more.
Why don't you pester Alan if you're here to waste your time?
Be that way. We just might.
Okay. I see a trend here. Don't you guys? Not welcomed. Very soon, I'll have my sword out. Oh, what's going on here?
Your efforts, fools, before we lose control.
Control of what? What exactly is down there? What is this? Like a pawn kind of... You know what? Jumping in and finding out is the only way. It's happening down here. Oh, look! Oh. Hey now. Well, I'm not gonna go all the way down, but... See, this is what happens when you take your time and explore. You see all kinds of good stuff. It's definitely a story about why there's that hole down there, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna send me down there. So let's go and talk to Brother Daryl here.
I welcome those who honor the sea.
Tell me about the fleet.
May the sea...
Be gone to the archives with that fool Elen, lest I use you to stabilize the rift.
I don't like the looks of this. Let's get out of here.
So they're stabilizing a rift of some sort. We'll find what exactly is going on here. Let's just turn this in.
I've trained my whole life for this.
No luck just yet, but I think we're making progress. You call that progress? It seems like this Brother Alan we keep hearing about might have some answers. At least I sure so. Everyone here seems a bit evasive. I think I saw some archivists heading into the southern cloisters, so if you follow them, I bet we'll find Ellen too.
Stay on course. The Tide Sages have some of the most complete libraries in the world. I bet we'll find our archivist there.
Let's go find him. So interesting, like I don't know too much about like the culture and like this legendary navy that they keep harping on about, so at least I'm a little invested now because I don't know the culture and lore as much as
Do not delay. Lord Stormsong needs these charts at the Shrine of the Storm at once.
Tides welcome you.
Welcome. Visitors are becoming rare these days, especially in the archives. How may I help you? Tell me about the fleet.
Stormsong will be pure once
Follow me. Eyes down.
Eyes down? What do you mean, eyes down?
Outsiders are forbidden in the archives, brother.
Back to your work. They're with me.
Interesting.
Bar all visitors. I have guests.
Yes, brother.
This way.
Oh, a hidden compartment, well, a hidden room beneath the monastery. Here, let me just get rid of my nameplate as well. I think that's going to be annoying for a lot of people trying to look or read. So I guess I'll be playing without names. Okay, let's go. What's with all the secrecy? Come on.
You have no idea of the danger you are in here.
What do you mean, danger?
The fleet is not lost. It is being held prisoner in an unnatural storm.
Ooh. Huh? He just went into full cower mode. What the hell? Alright, there, Brother Ellen. Hey, relax. Chill. I'll say a little prayer for you. Before I move on, I see lots of chat moving. Let me just check in the chat real quick. Mira says, my friend is actually helping me, like, takes me through the raids, which is great. My advice is to get yourself into a good guild, you know, and run some of the stuff with you. I'm not sure if you know this, Mira, but there is a guild finder function. Like, you can browse the various different guilds, and then you can just pick one to join. You can also join communities. Communities are kind of like your micro guilds. So I'll give an example. This is the guild that I'm in. This has all the guild features, obviously, and then you can also join a community, which is a smaller scale stuff, but you know, it works the same. You can chat with people, you can find people, and just have fun that way. So let's scroll down some more. Iona with the thumbs up. We got John's Tricks and Software Guides. Awesome, John. He says the cattle hat is my favorite. Oh, right, that's what it's called. Yeah, is that the official name? Because I just call it the nipple hat because it looked like the nipple hat, but the kettle hat. You like the kettle hat? Interesting. Iana says, monastery, dull. Imagine they didn't liven it up with more ghosts, crypts, and crazy monks. I guess that's another game. I totally know what you mean there. We got Justin Hasterly in chat. Hello, Justin. He says, hey, man, glad you can log in. I still get a black screen. Hey, Justin, I was just like you, like the first 10 minutes after launch went live. I got stuck in the same black screen. What I did was, the first thing I did was click the change server. I changed to a different server and I changed back, still a black screen. And then I shut down the client and relaunched it, and then I got in. It took me about 10 minutes of waiting and you know, experimenting with that. So that worked for me. I'm not sure if that works for you or not, but maybe you've already tried that. But patience, bro. Patience. You guys will get in. Ian says Twitter spam again. Twitter spam again? Oh boy. Okay, here, give me a minute. I'm just gonna take away the Twitter guy. Royal Redcap in the chat is my bot that I use for streaming. I don't know why it is spamming so much. I set the timer to like every 45 minutes, but apparently it's doing it every 5 minutes from the looks of things. Okay, I turned off that Twitter spam thing, so you guys should no longer. Here, let me just delete it straight up. Alright, this should fix stuff. Sorry guys, I'm not a big fan of spam myself. You know, but once in a while, what streamers usually do is, you know, they throw up their social media links, Patreon links, like stream tip links and all that stuff. I've only got Twitter up here, but it seems to be causing some problems for you guys. Sorry about that. Alright, let's carry on. Brother Alan, why are you afraid of nothing?
We must overcome this peril.
Oh, again, just to recap what he said, the fleet, that legendary Kul Tiras fleet, is not missing, as what everybody has, you know, said so far, but it is being held prisoner by a higher power. What does that mean? So, interesting. Why are we down here?
Beware that which lurks in the depths. You have no idea of the danger you are in here.
What do you mean, danger?
The fleet is not lost. It is being held prisoner in an unnatural storm.
Heretic! You will not
interfere! Hi there. So that's what we were waiting for.
I was only
something first.
following orders.
Are you all right? I should have known better than to think Wade above the shadow that has taken House Stormsong. Our people follow a dark path, but there are those among us who have sown the seeds of resistance. Find Brother Pike in Brennedum. Give him this pendant. Our work is just beginning, and he will need your help. Now
Tells you.
Leave while you still can. The others have surely caught on to your efforts.
I told you guys, there's definitely going to be some sort of political uprising, houses backstabbing each other. I mean, it's just too good to pass up that sort of storyline for World of Warcraft, especially in a zone that's designed like this narratively. So yeah, that's exactly what's happening here. And he kind of bugged out on me for a bit, like that thing didn't spawn. And just real quick, because I'm in war mode right now, you guys can actually see the increase in terms of XP that I'm getting. Prior to this, like, one quest was giving me like 15,000 XP, but now that I've turned on war mode, I'm getting about 22,000 XP. So just a little tip there: don't be afraid to use war mode for a bit, until maybe another day or two, and then by then I guarantee you'll get level 120 horde players coming over to the line side to kick your ass. I'd rather not stick around to see if it's right, so let's go. I knew it! I knew the fleet wasn't just lost. We may be a little in over our heads here. Let's leave before things get out of hand. Galeheart can take us to Stormsong Valley from here. No point in following tradition at this point, right? So let's go to Galeheart, which is
Farewell,
for Griffin,
friend.
I think.
Thank you for your help. We won't forget it. I'll call Galeheart over. There's a perch on the eastern dock where she can meet us.
Sweet, let's go. Perch on the eastern dock. Me and directions, especially in... Okay, I can see it right on the minimap. It's right up there. And let me just see how many people are, like, you know, you can always open up the group finder thing. Oh, hang on, what just happened here? So under group finder, I'm just taking a look at what the community is doing right now, and under pre-made groups, you can go under custom, and you can usually just see what people are doing out here. Well, let's just type in BFA and see what's up. BFA travel expedition. People are already doing expeditions. Holy shit. Questing in BFA. So yeah, this is a good way to find people that are kind of, you know, doing the same thing you are. In a couple of days time, you'll see lots of war mode leveling together and whatnot. This is a good place to go under custom and look for a group that's doing that. So if you want to get the extra XP, but you don't want to be in war mode solo, look for a group, or just click the start a group and, you know, type in the details. So you can just type in what details it is and blah blah blah, and you can find people that, you know, are in the same situation you are. And now that there's voice chat, you don't even need to type it out. You can just, you know, talk to him. Okay, how do I get up there? Talia, I see your griffin, but how do I... Okay, there's stairs. Never mind. Sorry guys, I lack sleep. Alright, take us to Stormsong Valley. Okay. I thought he needed to eat first or something.
I'm afraid Kul Tiras won't be much help to the Alliance until the fleet is home again. We'll need to bring House Stormsong back into the fold first. They control the Tide Sages, and the Tide Sages the fleet. Lord Stormsong rules the house and basically the entire valley. It sounds like he's the key to all this, but he hasn't been to Boralus in months. We'll start our search in Brennedum. If nothing else, hopefully we can find this brother Pike there.
Beautiful.
What's going on down there? Galeheart, take us in.
What's going on where? Okay, I see something going on. That's a big looking guy. Foreman Scripps. Yeah, wow. Dude, what? The size difference is pretty interesting. And of course, the new character model for this guy, you know, nice midsection, the beer belly and everything. Pretty nice. Alright, let's find out what's going on here.
Finally, some action.
They've closed off the entire valley. No wonder so many people have been complaining about trading with the Brenadem market. We have to do something about this. These people need to make a living. You're going to have to go and be an honorary cadet for me here. Tell these ruffians to clear the road. As usual, I'm the hired muscle. When in fact, I am like an honorary member of Stormwind who just killed the Legion, who just destroyed Legion, and here I am doing MMO things, which is, you know, to be expected. Convince House Stormsong militia to clear the blockade.
Duty calls. I'll try to figure out why the road is closed. See if you can convince the soldiers to clear out.
Okay, I mean, easiest thing to do is just like, oi, bugger off. If we're going by the Kul Tiras accent, I can't do a proper British accent, unfortunately. I could try, but I don't want to offend anybody.
Good day to you.
Out of my face.
Okay, so you got 3 options. You got to pick the best one. How about some gold? Open this pass at once, or just attack? Since I'm a paladin, I'm gonna say open this pass at once.
The tide waits.
In
Stormsong's
name.
Should have expected that.
I've had enough of you anyway.
Good day to you.
Just attack.
Storm. Tiras belongs to the sea.
Since I know what's coming, just attack.
Tiras belongs to the sea.
I went easy on him.
Get out of my face.
So that's a tip. Just go talk to, oh, hang on. I see a treasure right there. Treasures of, okay, smuggler's stash. Let's go ahead and get it. If you guys take a look at my minimap, I'll zoom in for you. There's something right here. Where are ya? Under the platform, says handy notes. So under the platform we'll go. That's a very handy plugin, guys. There it is. Let's see what we get from this one. Let me just open up my loot chat. Seven war resources and 127 gold. So that's how you're gonna get the war cache quest done. Just look for treasures like that. Again, handy notes, BFA. Check it out. It's everywhere. Wherever you get your WoW add-ons from, CurseForge. It's gonna be really, really handy. I'm just enjoying the atmosphere so far. I mean, this is great. I have never come across a zone that kind of looks like this.
Get out of my face.
Ahoy! Don't get your
In Stormsong's name.
Good day to you.
Just gonna grab a bunch of them.
The tide will Tiras belongs to the sea. Perish.
Uh-oh, there was some lag there. I think I'm about to disconnect. None of my skills are firing off. Let me just check my internet connection. My internet connection is doing okay, but I am lagging. I'm about to go. I think I'm about to crash. Either crash or DC. No! I was going so well for an hour and how long have I been streaming, you guys? 2 hours? Yeah, for 2 hours. DC incoming. Damn it. Well, I'll just check it in chat real quick. See if the connection picks up. But if it does, I think I'll be dead anyway. Because I took on 3 guards. Oh well, let's check it in chat real quick. Mira says, anyone a fan of Brandon Rogers? Brandon Rogers? Are you talking about the Liverpool former manager, or are you talking about he's a manager of Celtic now, right? If you're talking about the football manager, I'm not sure what other Brendan. Oh, I'm back. I'm not sure what other Brendan Rogers are out there. I know a Brendan that I'm a fan of, Brandon Flowers, which is the lead singer of the band The Killers, which I'm a big fan of. So yeah, what occupation is that Brandon Rogers, Mira?
Get out of my face.
Iona says, nice treasure. Which site do you go to get your add-ons? I usually use CurseForge, which is the previously Curse, but now Twitch owns it. So
back up, you worthless swabs. We have bigger fish to fry.
So that's done. That was about 10 of these ruffians that you gotta kill. Wow, I really thought I was gonna DC there. I'm pretty impressed with how the game just kind of picked up where it left off and sorted itself out. But that's a sign that I've been really, really lucky tonight. Besides that 10 minutes of waiting on the character screen without seeing my characters, I've had no issues whatsoever. Iona also says, ew, DC, yuck. Yeah, I know, tell me about it. It's kind of... That's the last thing you want to have happen.
Kul Tiras.
Good work. Now these fine people can go about their lives. What's next? Let's go to Brenadem right away. We need to find Brother Pike and get to the bottom of all this before things get any worse. This road should take us right into town. Brenadem's the busiest market this side of Boralus, so there should be plenty of people who can help us find Pike. Ready when you are.
We can do this.
Let's go then. Just checking on the map real quick to see where we are. So Brenadem is up ahead. There's a couple of treasure chests as well. And then there's a quest here, a pocket full of shells, and a flight master. So let's go and unlock that. Lovely, lovely, lovely vista. Look at that. Hang on a sec. I've been playing on 7 because as a YouTuber, when I'm rendering videos, I don't want to, kill my card quickly by playing a game in the background. So I usually put it down to 7 when I'm rendering a video for a review or whatever. But yeah. Let's play at the highest settings just to show off some of these stuff. Beautiful. Really, really good. There's going to be a treasure chest somewhere here according to Squall, according to the minimap, but that's down there, so let's just go straight to town. I wonder if that's because it's a boss or what. Never mind, let's just take a detour. I want to see where this leads me. Oh yeah, it is like a boss. 59,000 health. I mean, he has a quest on him. He has the quest icon on him, so I don't think he's part of a treasure boss or a rare boss to kill or whatever. So I don't think killing him now would do it any good. Okay, I can come back for him. Interesting place though, like this little hut cottage in the middle of nowhere. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Hobbiton in a way, this little place. Only that it's filled with unbound storm sages. That is storm silver deposits, so there's going to be materials that you can harvest here. And this is the town of Brenadem. That looks nice. I like the design. Look at that. It's very warm and welcoming, isn't it? I mean, I'm not a big fan of green, the color green and everything, but this is very, very charming. Nice little town. Okay, let's go and turn into...
The militia hasn't been on patrol in days!
Too busy taking our harvest for the soldiers! We demand answers, Pike!
Thick accent, I like it.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
Looks like more trouble indeed. Ooh, achievement progress. Let's just see that. So I am currently working on Stormsong and Dance. Complete the Stormsong Valley storylines listed below. So Tide, Sages of Stormsong, and then I've got a few more: House in Peril, Growing Tempest. So there's lots of content for each of the 3 zones that you have to do. And then of course there's going to be the other campaign that's going to send you over to the Horde side, Zandalar. So let me just open up the campaign here. Well, it doesn't really show you, like, you know, in Legion, when you hover over this part, it'll usually list down the stuff that you have to do in order, like the chapter completion. Oh, never mind, it's right there. Sorry, I'm blind. I need sleep. 1 out of 8. There you go. Okay, let's pick this up.
Finally, some action.
Things are worse than we thought. These people are about to tear Benedum apart. Yeah, it looks like a civil farmer uprising or something going on here. We'll never get a chance to talk to Brother Pike in this mess. I have an idea, but if it doesn't work, well, I hope you have your running boots on. Trust me? Hey, lady, look, I appreciate you breaking me out of jail and everything, but no, I do not trust you. I'm just taking your word for it because, you know, you guys are our only allies right now in Kul Tiras, because everybody else wants to kill us or are not welcoming of us, and you know, Jaina Proudmore, so no, I don't trust you, but...
Once you get their attention, I'll get them out of here.
Crowd disperse. Well, I guess I'm going to have to blow that whistle, right?
Citizens, disperse at once.
That is interesting.
Not from around
yeah.
here, are you?
You'll surely save us. Stay out of our valley.
Well, I may have aggroed something extra, but we've got that
What's
done.
going on here, brother?
Stop! I just want my family to be safe again.
I wish I knew.
So that's the Brother Pike up there. Let's go talk to him real quick.
I am listening.
Ah, Brother Alan sent you. Good. I have a little information to offer, I'm afraid. I've scarcely left Benedum as of late. What they said is true. Our militia now enter town and only collect rations rather than guard traders or keep the Quill Boar at bay. They say they're under orders, but those orders would only come from my brothers at the shrine. We take oaths to serve our people. It simply does not add up. Brother Eddington is nearby at Mariner's Stand. Perhaps he knows more than I. Everybody that they've kind of taken me to don't have answers.
Karan's guide you. Mariner's Strand is a short ride from here. Come.
And what will we find there, exactly?
One of my brothers. And answers, I hope. How Stormsong changed when the fleet failed to return.
Do you know where the fleet is?
When I search the water's surface, I encounter a dark storm that clouds my vision. Lord Stormsong now forbids such rituals. He focuses instead on building new ships. I often wonder whether he is right. Addington! By the depths!
Oh, somebody dead? Yeah, somebody's dead. I don't know who Addington is, but that's pretty gruesome. Guy died. He's got a sign skewered through him with a skull there that's so goth, so hardcore. Okay, Brother Pike.
The depths spoke of your coming.
2 quests here. What do we got? Unnecessary duress. Lord Stormsong has never taken kindly to dissent, but this is madness. These laborers are being worked to death. Addington was a good man. We cannot stand for such cruelty. Take this vial and apply it to the laborers. It contains blessed seawater that will rejuvenate their strength. Avoid engaging what troops you can. They are merely following orders. I don't care. More death will only worsen matters. I'll kill whoever's in my way. Oh wait, no, I'm a paladin, sorry. Yes, I will do the right thing and avoid conflict. Okay, what's next? My lord seldom leaves our holdings along the northern coast, and visitors are expressly forbidden. For most tide sages like myself are the only connection to the house proper. Lord Stormsong usually delivers orders through proclamations posted throughout the valley. None have reached Benedum, but if there are any posted here, we may be able to find some answers. So I'm going to go have to look for 3 proclamations.
Fear not. Do what you can, hero. I must tend to my brother.
go right ahead. I see lots of, I guess, thugs. So these guys are really operating under a different order, and yeah, I guess if I were to guess right now what the Kul Tiras story is that Jaina's mother is kind of being controlled behind the scenes. Like, she's kind of like the puppet right now, and there are other people that are vying. Oh, what was that? Christoph Lepak has just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Christoph. Welcome to the channel. If you're watching the stream, hey, what up? What was I saying? Yeah, there's like, I think there's other people behind the scenes that are all, you know, kind of in a Game of Thrones style, vying for the seat of, I don't know, Kul Tiras Admiral or something, simply because, you know, Jaina wasn't there. I guess her mother's not as strong as she was or whatever, but now that she's back, we're seeing all these people from the shadows come out to try and stop whatever we have in store of merging the Alliance and Kul Tiras together. So that's just my you know, speculation. I don't know.
How can I help?
Hey, wire harvesters. See the golems down there? Farmers use their sharp claws to reap the harvest, but these are cutting timber. Why would they need them here when they have so many laborers on hand? I think the militia is using them to intimidate their own people. See if you can get hold of an intact mainspring for me. I've helped repair a few back in Boralus. I should be able to figure out who is messing with their innards. Okay, I will get that for
Serve
you.
with honor.
Does this count? Does this thing count? Well, might as well, right?
I need a target.
No, I didn't get that one. Oh well. Look, I'm just gonna see if I can pause for a bit here. I'm getting a really bad headache. I guess this is a side result of me not sleeping all night and you know, living on coffee just to play through the expansion launch. And I'm also developing like a, you know, flu here. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna probably stop the leveling here for this morning. You guys can see it's 8:30 in the morning for me. I've been streaming since 6 when the expansion launched. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a short break. You know, go grab some breakfast, take a nap maybe, get up, do some work, and then I'll be back streaming tonight in about 12 hours maybe, and continuing my journey through Battle for Azeroth. I think I could probably do that. I don't want to fall dead or whatever, just try to stream without sleep. It's been great so far though. This is my first World of Warcraft expansion launch experience. I mean, I've played all the expansions, leveling through them, you know, but years apart or years after the fact. So this one, I've done it when it launched, and I'm glad to have that experience. It's great. As for Battle for Azeroth itself, I'm playing the Alliance side so far. The introduction to Kul Tiras storyline, the way they introduced Jaina, and the way they introduced Kul Tiras through the series of cutscenes and everything, fantastic. I cannot get enough of it. I just love the fact that I'm probably going to play it again on my alts many times, just to watch all that stuff again. Great stuff. So let me just close in on chat real quick. Iona says, Adrian, have fun. I'm being called to dinner and you probably need to sleep. Yeah, I do need to sleep. I'm probably going to go get that now. So really quick, guys, for all of you guys watching here in chat or have watched or dropped by, whatever, thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate the company. And I will see you guys sometime in about 12 hours or so for the next part of the stream. Hopefully I'll get to the next level or something. But don't count on it. I'm really going to take my time leveling and experiencing the story through the Alliance Kul Tiras zones for Battle for Azeroth. So that's it for me. This is going to be saved to a playlist, which you can see in the description box below. There's going to be a link to the BFA live stream playlist, so you can always go back and watch that if you guys want to. And I am out of here. Thank you guys once again. Jeremy Adrian here, thanking you for watching. Laters.